everyone, and welcome to Sunkissed, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition TTRPG campaign.
Actual play.
Hashtag
family
TTRPG.
Oh,
Hashtag
wait, do you want me to
roleplay.
add that to the tweet? Because, I mean, I will.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
If only
Just
tweets
trying
are
to-
editable.
Just trying to think if I need to add anything else in there. Yes, so we're on episode number 25. We are officially a quarter of the way through the campaign. Spoilers.
What if we don't do anything and we never get anything done?
We're
We know
officially
sheepy.
Well,
in the campaign.
Yeah.
Welcome to the beginning of the campaign. All of the other stuff was just an intro. But yeah, so let's go around and talk to everyone and have them say things, and then I could do a couple of things that I forgot to do when we were doing the things I have remembered to record. Start off with Chrys and also Tash.
Bless you, Vandy. I saw that. Hello, I'm Tashna, and today I'm going to be playing as Chrys, who has some issues to resolve. The issue she has picked right now is that her friend is missing. Her human friend, who is a human, and is missing, and has to deal with that because he is spookily close to breaking the masquerade. So we're going to deal with that today, maybe. Or not. We'll see. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. It's raining. You're welcome.
Okay, next up, Marlowe and also Hydra.
What up? How's it going? I didn't do a lore video on the weekend, feels bad, man, but I was packing my life into boxes and throwing away half of the junk I've accumulated over the too many years. So I feel somewhat cleansed this week and liberated. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen today, so that's going to be nice. I've seen the snack shot and stuff, so yeah, and things. I don't think. I won't worry about spoilers, but anyway, that's all exciting, and I don't know what me and Cass will get up to, or if me and Cass will get up to anything or go separate ways. I think we've got a body and a carpet rolled up, so we've got a sausage roll. Yeah, let's go from there.
Surely it would be a Sam sandwich.
Sam sandwich, yeah. A policeman's son sausage roll. Policeman's
I'm
son
sorry,
special.
he needed a name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Next up, Josh and also Cass. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Josh, Gaming FTL, Strange Adventures, whatever, and today I will be playing Cass, and I'm here to make everyone feel bad and betray their trust. So that will be interesting, along with all of the rest of it. And yeah, imagine if Greg's sold that kind of sausage roll. That would be really convenient for vampires, but inconvenient for most other people.
Well, it'd be convenient for Quay Jin, not so much for vampires.
It's actually a pig in a blanket.
Because
God damn it.
vampires don't eat souls, right?
You don't have to eat the soul. You can just have the blood bit.
Yeah.
And it depends on how you feel about eating rugs. Right. It wasn't supposed to be a double entendre, I promise.
And also, just recently come out on Strange Adventures and a couple of other channels, I think.
Oh, yeah. Very exciting new podcast that I'm doing about vampires called Stitch of Fate that you can find on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and other places if you like to use RSS feeds. It's really good, apparently.
Yeah.
Not
I have
violence.
already watched the first episode, and I super enjoyed it.
Good.
And
That's nice to hear.
if you enjoy TTRPG shows and etc., but you're like, I don't have time for these 3-hour and 4-hour shows that are all over the place. This one's shorter, so you can consume it in small, hour-ish long bite-sized packages.
Once a week, it's just over an hour, and it's about a coterie of vampires being crooks and gangsters in New York.
Also, Tess and Vandy.
Hey, I'm Vandy. I play Tess, as I do every week, and yeah, we're gonna be trying to deal with a human problem. And Tess is probably, continuing to play mom right now because doesn't really want to think about everything else. So she's pulling a Chrys, in a sense, by dealing with Chris's problems. So it's all well and good. We're killing it today. Hopefully not killing anyone, but
Not again.
Yeah.
Every time Tess and Chrys is together.
someone ends up dying, and I'm.
But you don't
A little
kill
worried.
them, which is
We
the
don't kill them. They
important thing.
just end up dead in a way, this-
Mysteriously, after we leave. It's just
Yeah.
walk fast away.
Yep.
There really has been a lot of like Chrys or Tess or both being like, let's do a thing. Oh no, someone died who needed to die. Whoopsie, we didn't kill them. We're not responsible. Anyway,
It's somehow being efficient, but also like trying to ignore the fact that we might have caused it.
there's a lot of
So-
denial going on in the coterie.
Yeah. I feel like there's probably going to be a breaking point with all that. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe
Oh,
on
we'll get
episode,
there.
53 or something. So
Oh, halfway through.
yeah. Sure.
So speaking of last week we had wait a second. I did start recording. I got paranoid in my brain because usually I start streaming and then I leave it for a little bit and then I hit start recording. Sorry, when I switch over to like, hey guys, welcome to X, I do that, I do the intro, and then I start recording and do the intro again because I'm a dumbass. This time I did it right and it confused me. And so I was, yeah.
Outrageous.
Unreal.
So
You did
last
great.
week, last week, we had a mission, basically, after an initial little bit of butting of heads between Tess and Cass, whereby Cassius tried to kind of explain why he did what he did. And Tess kind of maybe said that she wouldn't tell anyone yet, but he should probably come clean at some point. And then everything's fine, and then we carried on. The coterie congregated together to plan. There was a lot of planning involved in how to get the police chief's son. In fact, it was about 20 minutes of planning, and then when they got there, they were let straight in. And I feel like I lost a friend in Vandy in that moment.
My heart died a little.
I know.
Just a little.
I still debate whether I should have been like, maybe you guys don't want to plan so much. Maybe you want to
Oh,
get
no.
there and
It
see.
was
no.
so good. It was
That
so
was
good.
hilarious, though. Like, faith shattered, but for a great moment, I want to say. A great viewable moment.
Oh yeah. Upon arriving, they found the police chief's son was decapitated and dead, and his head was not there. At which point, they started deciding how to deal with the body and deal with the fact that Clay had deleted all footage of the murder of the police chief's son, aside from one copy, which he, in a note, he said he sent somewhere else, and that Marlowe could now enjoy finding that.
God, he's even a prick after death. It's just the worst.
Additionally, there were who was it? Someone turned on the news to. I think it was Chrys turned on the news.
I think it was Tess.
Was it Tess?
Maybe. Well, she was in the. I don't know. Because Chrys, Tess, and Cass were all there.
Yeah. So
And
Cass read the paper,
Yeah.
I think.
It was the news though, because
It was the news. Yeah. It was.
yeah. Let's
Okay.
say Cass
And
did it.
There was an interview with a lovely middle-aged lady who had been mugged, and a strange superhero had jumped out to save them. Which turned out that Aiden had busted up what he thought was a mugging, but what actually turned out to be a handing off of a stolen car, which had been chop-chopped by Tess's mum. And obviously, you know, he thought she was being mugged. He got the mugger and got her keys back for her car, and then gave them to her and was like, "See you later, citizen," and ran off, sweeping his cape, which he doesn't have any. He's not allowed capes. So this prompted Chrys and also Tess to finally agree to run off. Basically, there were other bigger problems to deal with.
Deal with him.
Which led them on a nice little chase around the city, trying to find out where Aiden was, only to find out that he has disappeared. Which we found out when they went to Aiden's house, met Danielle again, and Aiden's younger sister, who said that Aiden hadn't been back since the night before. So, roll. And no one knows what happened there. No one at all.
I'm still really angry.
I understand that completely. I believe we left off last episode with Chrys and possibly Tess going back to the alleyway where you had the confrontation. So
Yeah. That's where we're gonna go next.
additionally, Cassius and Marlowe did a little bit of sleuthing around Lamia's office and the club. There was a little bit of convincing the bartenders to go home. It worked, so that was good. And then they said they'd lock up. I'm interested to see if you actually lock up, or if you're like, no, even more than when we killed her. Fuck Lamia. We could let her club get broken into. Additionally, the one thing that should be mentioned is Max wandered away, and as far as we know, he's not coming back. So, just FYI. They did find a few bits and pieces. The most important thing which they found was a file for the manager of the club, who had basically been possibly given the copy of the recording of Marlowe killing what looks like Marlowe killing the police chief's son, and sent him off possibly to the blessed to the puzzle box with that. So I imagine Marlowe and possibly Cass are thinking of... Actually, Marlowe didn't really have a reason to hate the blessed, but I feel like Cassius did have a reason and did hate the blessed. Not just because of Saturday things, but because of other things too. Okay. So, we'll see where all this goes now, as we dip back in. So, let's go with Chrys and Tess. Because you're heading to the alleyway.
Yes, we are.
You were going from Aiden's house, so it's not very far. It's just down a couple of side roads, and then you're on the main road there. It is not super late. It's probably gone past midnight. It's heading into the earlier hours, but yeah. If Cassius was to ask me, I'd tell exactly, of course. But,
All right, so
Okay, so he was being a bit dramatic with his lamppost.
lamppost?
Yeah, I mean that one where you ate a man, and he could sort of see it. Anyway, so let's I don't know. I don't. What's the plan? What do you think the plan is?
We're going back to where you talked, I guess, or fought. I don't really know even what you did. What did you? Did you like?
We didn't like physically fight.
Okay, where you had a little lovers' quarrel and then went away from. So wherever that was.
Here.
Here.
Like, because he was pointing out that he could see us mug that guy, because we were by that lamppost.
So yeah, the lamppost is just probably on the other side of the road, and then there's the alleyway where you accosted a poor poser.
Remember
Still my worst meal.
The suit, yeah. So let's look around. Maybe he left here. I don't know.
I am going to use heightened senses to start.
Okay. I don't believe heightened senses requires any rouse check.
No.
So you can use all or even just one of your senses, heighten them up and see what you can see, hear, touch, smell, and etc. Let me know what you want to heighten and what you want to turn off, just in case like a lorry drives past really loud and it deafens you or anything like that.
No, I'm gonna turn everything on. Like I'm just gonna be like
when Tess walks
extend
into
all
a club,
the like. Yeah, just
I turn
like,
everything
ooh.
on.
True, very true. Yes, so I'm gonna try to like listen to hear if I hear anything in particular. I don't know if taste is really gonna make a difference, but hey, who knows? If I can taste the air or something, it's recognizable.
Yeah, without taste, without smell, you don't have taste. Without taste, I think you can still smell. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
Did you have Bloodhound?
No.
I have Bloodhound.
Oh, sorry, it was Chrys.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no. I think it's without taste, you don't have smell.
I think it's without smell, you don't have taste.
Yeah, smell without taste.
Really? I thought it had to do with your tongue.
That's why airplane food tastes weird, because of the sinuses.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Sorry. It's like total sidebar. I was like, oh, okay.
We're learning today.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll just turn everything on.
Okay. I'm not making the joke again.
I said what I said.
Yep.
I didn't stutter.
Yep.
Chris is suddenly hit by awe. Like
oh
okay.
No, not awe.
The light coming from the lamp and coming from the places kind of intensifies, and if you look like kind of too close to it, it starts to kind of dominate your sense of sight. It kind of fills your sight, so you kind of.
All right,
have to...
I might start turning that one off. Like if it's too bright, I'll turn.
No,
I might just focus one on like one each.
Yeah, it's not too bright. It's only if you like look more directly at it. Like it does, as you're looking around, like the light is slightly intensified. It's not night vision, but it's close to.
Okay.
And then you're hearing, you pick up like snatches of conversation, people arguing, people shouting. Few drunken idiots down the road, like a couple of roads over, like you kind of like work to tune that out as you keep going. This particular road it's not really a back road, it's still kind of along the main kind of lifeblood of the city, but it's a bit out of the way comparatively. There's not anyone like walking up and down it. The people here, there's like a few houses, but it's mostly warehouses and etc. It's on the waterfront.
Can I pick up any sound inside a warehouse or?
Yes, but you would know that was I think Julian and Nicole are.
Okay.
And it's probably not much like snatches of conversation.
Oh, good to know they're there.
Chris is going to be looking around, see if anything's sort of on the ground near the lampposts and into the entrance of the alleyway and stuff, I guess.
Oh, actually, also Tess, roll me a wits awareness with. I think you get a bonus to your specs with this if you're using. I can't remember the exact rules for heightened senses, so give me a sec. I'll pull that up and see what it is quickly.
Auspex rating, so it'd be like 10. So I add 10. Adds their Auspex rating to all perception rolls.
Auspex rating. Yeah, so your Auspex is like 2 dots?
No, it's 1.
1. So you can add 1 dice to the roll.
Yeah, okay. So wits awareness plus 1. Can I reroll a couple of those? Because I got 2.
You can reroll 2 if you like.
Okay, yeah, because I got 2 1s on that.
2 1s and a 10.
2 1s and a 10.
Yeah. So it's 4 then.
4 successes. You do catch like a sliver of movement up further down the road, kind of like close to the corner. You see this kind of figure in the shadows, just kind of like shifting a little bit. It's like it looks like they have been standing there, and just like a shift of movement, just like brings your eye to it.
Chrys.
Uh-huh.
Don't look. Just look out of the corner of your eye. And I'm gonna like tell her where to kind of like take a look.
She tries to. I can't say that word. Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously?
I can't say that word.
Surreptitiously?
I can't say it. You knew what I meant.
Licorishly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Look out and see then.
You know what? 1 second. We will go for wit subterfuge. Because you're trying to do it you're trying to do it surreptitiously.
With
Look
all the oh my gosh.
So it's like Chrys, don't be obvious, but there's someone, and it's like, huh?
What?
Where? Where's the person you're talking about?
Does the person move?
Yeah, they would at that point. So
all right, I start going after them.
Oh, they actually just kind of shift forward towards you a little bit.
Oh,
come out of the
okay.
shadows. It's with your heightened senses, you'll be able to see who they are. They are kind of like covered up a bit, like hoodie and jeans and etc. Like with hat and maybe even glasses. But it's Eli.
Oh, hi.
And like he's like far down the road. So if you
I was actually just gonna try to go and find him, like for real.
He lifts his hand.
I'll just tell him. I'll beckon him over.
He walks forwards, hands in pockets.
Have you been looking around this area for the last couple days, or keeping an eye out? Have you seen a kid? I got a picture of him, Chrys.
I feel like maybe I would have a picture of him from years ago.
Yeah, you probably have. At the very least, you'd have like a kind of inverted commas class photo type thing where it's all of you together. So yeah.
Okay, I'll just find it. Crop Chrys out of the photo real quick.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
We're looking for this kid.
But taller.
He leans forwards and studies it.
It's an old photo.
He was shouting at me yesterday, if you saw that. Oh, you did? Well, wait. No, that's good.
Okay, relax.
Where did he go after I left? And he left, do you know?
He like raises his hand and points off towards the bridge.
Over the bridge? Past it? All right, well,
I mean, but
guess that's where we're going.
He didn't go to Jezebel, so maybe he was trying to just.
Did he go with anyone else? He just went by himself? All right.
Okay.
Do we know anyone over there?
Well,
that we can...
Jezebel's pub is there. So he could have been heading there, I guess. But obviously he didn't get there.
All right, well, between here and Jezebel's pub, how far is it? Like,
Eli like pulls his hand out of his pocket and like goes into his jacket pocket, pulls out this like fairly short straw, and like crouches down on the ground and starts poking a bottle cap just across the pavement.
What? Do you not want to talk to us anymore, Eli? I mean,
he doesn't talk very much anyway. Let him do things his own way. You know, are
okay.
you
drawing right now? No,
he's pushing a bottle cap. Yeah, it's one of those like beer bottle caps that like metal and.
Is the beer bottle cap relevant to finding Eden? Because he's gone missing. My friend's gone missing, and I need to.
His head like tilts to the side and looks at you like you're kind of crazy.
I think he's just bored.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go. So thanks for your help, Eli, with that.
Keep a continued good watch. Thank you.
And he like breathes in and goes, "Be back before dawn."
We will. Don't worry. And I'm gonna take Chrys and start going across the bridge.
Chrys, walk up to you. Yeah.
Like as you guys head off and start walking towards the bridge, you see like Eli stands up and starts like watching you go, and then as you like turn the corner, he kind of like shifts off and starts walking down the road in the other direction.
Why doesn't he want to talk to me? I'm finding this a bit rude.
He barely talks to me.
Well, whatever.
Some people just don't, communicate like that. Gotta let him communicate the way that he wants to.
I know, but you could. Let's just keep an eye out. Maybe he's dropped something along the way, or I don't know.
What was he? Was he wearing anything in particular? Like maybe he got mugged or something? I'm thinking like a scrap of clothing or blood or something. You haven't drank from him before, have you?
No. Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, that's a good idea. It could smell because he had a cut on his head from being hit by the car door, which I assume is your mum's car now. And I mean, was he in his Optimus outfit?
It wasn't really his Optimus outfit. He had like more combat-y gear, no cape, no like full on Optimus mask. It was a lot more kind of like a kind of face mask thing, like Bandito style. But it did have Optimus Prime on the front.
I think he toned it down a lot after I mocked him incessantly about his outfit, and he's kind of not really overtly Optimus Batman now.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of plain. But I mean, just keep looking. And I am gonna use Bloodhound to try and smell. But obviously, I am not convinced it will be helpful.
Okay.
Which, it says resolve awareness test at difficulty 3.
It will be a resolve awareness test. It won't be difficulty 3, but resolve awareness.
Sorry, it's always like finding the thing.
Also, I would have turned aspects off, by the way.
And you kind of like shut
case-
down most of the senses, yeah.
I'd probably keep the hearing kind of on just to be safe.
If like if you go towards the bridge, you'll have like cars going past and stuff. Like, it shouldn't be too bad, but if like an ambulance flares up or police sirens, that'll.
I'll shut it off for now.
Yeah, okay. If you want, you can keep like smell, as long as you don't go anywhere like a sewage plant, or you stumble upon a dead body that's been around for a while, etc.
Yeah.
Which what are the chances, right?
Okay.
So you kind of you close your eyes and you start like taking in the scents. You've got the very basic like city smell, which is a bit manky, a bit worn down, elements of like garbage and just general people, and you kind of like acknowledge that as one of the stronger scents. You've also got obviously regular humans, smell decent, smell like food, smell like blood, smell like sustenance. You kind of shift through those. You kind of like bat to the side of your consciousness and keep kind of shifting through this kind of like cocktail of smells that you're taking in, and you get to kind of like still kind of one like human thread that you can like pick out, because you know it. Like, if you were searching for a random human you didn't know, yeah, you pick up like a very, very faint thread that kind of like goes through an alleyway and then kind of tapers off, but you've got a direction, which is basically towards the bridge.
Just gonna grab Tess. I got him. Okay, right. Okay, let's go. And she's just gonna kind of set off, pulling Tess along after this.
Sorry.
I'm gonna follow it across the bridge, I guess.
Yeah, it takes you down the alleyway, over, and then onto the bridge. And as you're like going over the bridge, there's a point where it's like at the side of the bridge. There's kind of a it's kind of like a little kind of one of those bumpy bits where it's like people can. You got the kind of side, the pavement sidewalk going over the bridge, and then you got like a little kind of I look out over the bridge kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
It stays there. It's like more concentrated here. For a while. Roll me a wits awareness. Yes, roll me a wits. No, this would be smell. This would be bloodhound again. So roll me your resolve. What? Sorry,
Awareness? Resolve, resolve awareness.
Resolve awareness, then, yeah.
2.
Okay.
I think this is really important to generally, so I'm gonna roll 2 again.
Okay.
Hey,
4.
Nice.
Again.
All right. It's because the scent is concentrated, it's harder to pick off where it moves, and because it also it comes from another direction. You're not just following a scent, you're now trying to pick up a trail that heads off from this like concentrated area. You do, however, as you do, you pick up another one, a kindred scent. Marlowe. Seems like he hung around here for quite a long time too.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, he hung out here. It's really smelly. Right now. And
Like the scent of Marlowe is probably a bit more concentrated. Which would imply that he's been here at least a few times in the last few days.
okay. I think she's gonna keep looking for like Aiden's trail, and if she can't continue, then it's time to call Marlowe.
Yeah, you can pick it up faintly, but it's kind of it's getting messed up in the river smells and the, you know, like the going into Sunnytown, it'll be more difficult because the scent of like the other side of the river, all of that area, the Maze, Flint Bridge, and Hunter's Walk is kept a lot cleaner than Sunnytown. So you're gonna have a lot more like interesting smells to deal with when you get over that side of the river.
Yeah, if she couldn't follow it across the bridge, I was gonna say like go to Sunnytown and try find it again almost.
Yeah. But you can follow it across the bridge, and it kind of goes down. It kind of like meanders down the main road area, past the park, which is called Thrushdown. We haven't really been around Sunnytown too much, so we haven't needed reminding that the stupid park's name is Thrushdown.
The park where we had a great discussion about comics.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I can smell him. I just don't know where he's gone from here. There's a lot going on, Tess.
There's a lot of smells.
Okay.
Why is he here? I told him to go to the freaking pub. Oh,
Is
I
this
said to
on
him
the
that he
way
wasn't gonna.
to the pub?
Did you tell him where it was in Sunnytown?
Let's Google Maps it.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay. I don't know what to do here, Tess, because getting a little muddied.
Okay. But we know he's around here, right?
Well, I mean, he was.
He was around here. So why don't we just go to different, you know, is it just across this, like, when did it get all muddied?
I mean, on the bridge, and it smelled a bit like Marlowe, and then we come over here, and it also smelled a bit like river, and now it kind of just smells. And it's hard to. There's a lot going on. Getting a bit overloaded.
Okay, all right. Well, this is Gorbin's territory, so it's not like we can really ask for help here. Right? We don't know anyone.
Well, maybe that's not right.
What do you mean?
Because Mac, when he was Mac, and I had a meeting with Gorbin, right? And he had Russian gangrel. So maybe I can ask them, because Max became our friend, and he was helpful. I don't have anything else right now.
It's the best we got. So then find, I don't know if Max was just at Lamia's, so who else do we know that we can talk to?
Well, we kind of met Vlad, but he kind of flew away. And Ivan. But I never we never really got into talks properly.
You didn't chat with them much. There was a lot of avoiding.
Don't they all
Also,
work for this guy, your Sire or something?
Maybe, but maybe not everyone. I don't know. It's a risk.
as you get to the park, just incidentally, the smell does start to taper out, but that's because another smell kind of overpowers it, and it's harder to like compartmentalize it and move past it. It kind of covers the Aiden smell. So roll me one more composure awareness.
Composure? Resolve awareness.
Resolve awareness, sorry. And my question here is, are you going to try and concentrate on the Aiden scent or the new scent?
It depends on if I recognize the new scent.
You do not recognize the new scent, but the Aiden scent is very, very, so the difficulty will be a lot higher on the Aiden scent than the new scent. And the new scent, the best I can tell you about it before the roll is it doesn't smell great.
I want to decide before I click roll.
That's fair. Well, if you,
because then it's not meta deciding. I feel like she would focus on Aiden as well.
That's fair. Yeah.
Wait, can I rouse the blood the first time?
You can.
It's risky.
Tapping into the vampiric nature to try and track down your human friend.
So resolve awareness.
Okay.
And I do get hungrier, so let's take that.
No, you don't.
Do I not?
No,
it's wrong way around.
So
Damn it.
You're good.
Success is good.
I wanted to fail, right? Oh, I'm gonna reroll 2 again.
You can reroll 2.
Damn it, Chris, with the rolls today.
Should have seen my rolls yesterday. Oh.
2 is all I got, so.
All you can smell is this scent. And when you rouse the blood, it actually intensifies. And you realize you can recognize what it is. It is dried blood.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And quite a lot of it.
Okay, well, she's gonna try and find it because now there's a concern that she grabs Tess and like, okay.
What?
Okay, so there's some dry blood around here and I'm gonna find it, and if it's got Aiden on it, we're gonna have some problems. Okay, great. Okay, right.
It's into the park.
Come on, we're going in. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Right. Great.
Park's
Yep.
closed, incidentally, so.
She is over that freaking gate. Like, wall, whatever it is.
I believe you both have something for this, don't you?
Yep, I do. But I don't necessarily think it would be utilized. Depends on how big the wall is, I guess.
The fence is kind of about it's kind of one of those like metal barred fences that goes up about 8, probably like 10 foot.
Oh, well, then yeah, I'd use celerity to get up there. I mean,
You also have and incidentally, you do take a moment to look around, and there's no one currently, you know, like eyes on as far as you can see. But yeah, it's you do also have the dexterous one, the one where you don't need to use if you're doing anything dexterous.
cat's grace.
Cat's grace, don't you?
Yeah.
So you don't
that's
even
the
have.
celerity one.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. You just kind of like nimbly, just like dunk 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 dunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow her up and over.
I'm gonna have to try and soaring leap it, but I'm not gonna do it because if it's 10 foot. Oh no, it's meters. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm jumping over. Like,
Damn
I
you,
thought it was
metric
feet.
system!
I'm like, oh, 3 times that. It's not gonna be enough, but yeah, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, Chris is like standing there, like, how high would you say that is in meters? So I believe you also have Oh, you don't have it. Okay, no, I know. Yeah, okay, I know. I'm confused about that. Sorry, carry on. So yeah, you Tess very nimbly and super gracefully just like kind of squirrels up the side and like slowly like drifts down the other side and like lands perfectly, whereas Chrys is just like the Thing in Fantastic Four is just like and just like goes straight up and straight back down.
Okay.
Okay, fence, beat it. Okay, let's find this. Let's go.
You
I'm
have
just gonna try
a
and find
very
this.
interesting mentality on fences, and
Well-
I'm going to continue walking in.
Yeah.
Could have broken the fence, Tess, and I didn't.
So
I really hope that wouldn't be your first option.
I know. I mean, it wasn't. I jumped it.
the park's actually quite large. The area where you met Gorban was like on the kind of beaten track, as it were. Got like paved cobblestone type pathways that go through from all of the entrances. There's kind of like 4 entrances, and then they go out, and then there's like a center bit with kind of like tables and a few like small buildings there. But the rest of the park is reasonably overgrown and not like looked after. It's kind of one of those places where it's like, hey, we may be a city, but we have greenery. We don't look after it, so it's kind of overgrown and stuff. But yeah, kind of like the scent you're following heads off into the underbrush and the kind of, more wild area away from the beaten path. Away from the track, the pathways.
Chris is just gonna start like almost charging into it.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, take it easy.
Wait,
Are
wait.
you just going like straight to it? In that case, you push through a couple of bushes and find like a little open like section of ground, which is kind of like, you see kind of like charred marks on the ground, which look like it's been burned or like maybe hit by lightning or something. And a pretty gruesome image presents us. So anyone who's sensitive, feel free to walk away for a moment. Is a dead body with an open rib cage, like kind of like splayed outwards and kind of bent and cracked. Male, not Aiden, and missing the insides past the rib cage. And obviously like viscera and blood and
nope. And she's back through there.
yeah, kind of like
And she's like,
past the hedgeway and like, oh no.
Nope.
I feel like I probably would have been like slightly behind, and I see her running in and then running back out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, did you run into an animal or something?
It saw something. Just not our problem right now, I think, maybe. What the fuck?
I'm gonna go and take a look at whatever she was freaked out by.
You will have the same instant snapshot of what Chrys saw,
Ugh.
and I will wait until you decide whether to also back out in disgust and a bit of panic, or whether you want to look closer.
I want to look closer. I want to see how old the body is.
Roll me intelligence medicine. What I can tell you before that roll is basically it's at least a couple of days old.
Okay.
And very obviously not like, weeks or months old. Yeah, that's about all you get.
Okay. So this is not fresh, but definitely longer.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
been here,
it's-
I'm pretty sure, longer than Aiden's been missing. So.
Yeah, it's not Aiden, so I mean that's but I don't really wanna. You coming back out or
Well, what did this?
stop staring at it?
This is Chrys, this is a big deal.
I'm just gonna push back through the be like, Tess,
Yeah.
this is not our big deal right now.
It's also hard for you to concentrate at this point because you can't lock out that smell.
Is it
Okay.
definitely like all the dried blood is from this, right?
As far as you can, again, it's such a potent smell for you that Like, because you basically locked in on the smell, and now it's like, and now I can't smell anything else.
It's like I went into a Lush store or something.
Okay, just take a minute, just keep an eye out for a second and try to not smell whatever this is. Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay.
And I want to take a look and just see like the rib basically how this body is desiccated. Like, what does it look like? Like, does it look like an animal did it, or like?
So, as far as you can tell, it seems like the person was possibly like got something in into their chest and then ripped their rib cage apart.
Oh God.
Whether it was like something like went into their chest and they died, and then it took time and the rib cage was kind of like, it could have been medical, like someone like cutting open a rib cage, like the chest, and then like kind of opening and pulling up or it could have been like, because you're supernatural, what I'll say is it could have been someone putting their fist in someone's chest and then ripping their rib cage open while they're still alive.
Oh.
And yeah, all of the like internal organs, from what you can tell of your like basic knowledge, have been removed or are gone or.
Okay, and I'm just gonna. No, you know what? I'm just for extra curiosity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to use my open the veil to see if anything's trying to push through.
Oh, okay.
Because this is like so curious. I'm like, So I'm gonna try to just like concentrate and try to open the veil and see if there's something around here that wants to talk.
Okay. It's not something that you've been concentrating on recently. However, that state is something you can achieve. It just requires a little bit of concentration, a little bit of time. So, Chrys, you're going to have to be hanging out for a little bit.
She's going to interrupt at some point.
I'll step out just before I do it, and I'll be like, I'm going to try something. You're just going to have to sit here for a bit, okay? Just be patient.
Patient? There's this freaking rib cage. Yeah. And like, what if Aiden's in this park with the rib cage, isn't it?
Yeah. So maybe we should find out what exactly happened here, or try to, so that if it did happen to Aiden, then we can deal with it.
How are we going to do that by standing here?
I'm going to try to talk to dead people, Chrys. Just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out.
I'm just gonna
just try to block your nose up and just be patient for a minute, okay? I haven't done this in time, so I need to really just hone in on it, okay?
Well, no pressure, but pressure. Okay.
Thanks.
It's kind of serious.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Super helpful. Yeah, you realize I'm the fucking reason why you're here, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna walk back into there and just give it a minute.
I'm gonna turn Bloodhound off and sort of try and keep an eye out for anyone coming around, I guess.
Okay.
We should get a bite to eat after this, by the way. I'm starting to get hungry.
I believe your said open the veil is resolve manipulation.
Yes, it is. It's a 3.
Would you like to reroll?
I would like to reroll. And I can reroll 1?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4.
Okay. So you kind of, loosen up a little bit, just trying to get into that, like, relaxed brain space you're in, that kind of relaxed mind space you're in last time. And as you, like, move your hand, you feel almost like a sheet to your right. Like a draped bed cover sheet type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a thin silk curtain. And then you open your eyes and you still see the scene that was before you before, but it's a bit more grayscale. It's a bit like toned down colors and sense. All of your senses is kind of toned down. Almost the opposite to heightened senses, where it's like everything's a bit more vague, everything's a bit more dull. And you kind of look to your side and you can see this like that there's not actually a curtain separating life and death, but it's like a visual representation your brain can process for what is undescribable for, I was going to say mere mortals, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even vague mortal supernatural types. And you can see there's a few kind of vague caresses on the other side, which just probably random spirits, ghosts, people who died, just kind of vaguely trying to push through. But there is one that's a bit more like specific, kind of over the dead body, just like looks like a hand kind of pushing against and causing more of like a bulge.
Yeah, I'll just like kind of reach my hand out and almost try to pull it through.
Okay. As your hand like touches the section, the kind of the area like splits open very slightly, and this kind of like grayish blue hand kind of like comes through, and then immediately like darts out and grabs you by the throat.
Oh, okay.
And you feel this like intense hate and desire to kill and like rage as like you start to feel your skin flake and age, and you start to feel like your kind of your muscles like atrophy. You start to feel like basically in this moment you go from about early 20s to late 80s. You age and you feel that like you're leaden down, you can barely move.
I just want to be like, wait, I'm here to help.
And then the sensation fades and your concentration, like, if you'd like, you can roll your open the veil again to like stay in this moment and keep it connected. I kind of feel like you wouldn't. It's gonna basically
intend to stay, but like I don't know, like
it will be a high difficulty, but you can try.
Okay.
So roll me your open the veil again. That's what was it here? Resolve manipulation.
Oh my god, a 4. Can I roll one more?
You can re-roll one, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck, okay, well, it's just a 4 then.
Yeah, like this kind of like this sensation like snaps your concentration, and also probably partially like your own subconscious defense mechanism is just like kicks you out of the meditation, of the state you're in, and you feel like the grip kind of turn to dust and disappear, and the sensation of like weirdly death flooding back into you, whereby before you kind of like you felt old and like mortal but old, and kind of like on the verge of kind of natural age death, as it were. And that all floods away, and you feel yourself again as you kind of like kind of jerk out slightly of this trance, of this state.
Okay. Whew. I just like kind of feel my throat for a second. Just look around, and I guess I'll just kind of sit there and I'll sigh and kind of whisper, I guess, to the body, and I'll just be like, I'll come back. And
here's a question for Tess. I actually have 2 questions for Tess as she's kind of
Sure.
gone through this. One question is, Tess doesn't know that much about the veil and about how this type of thing works. Does she assume that it's the person who died?
She assumes, right now she assumes it's the person who died.
Yeah, it's a safe bet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The other question is, how did Tess feel about aging and getting to old and decrepit and like in an instant?
Probably partially afraid, but I want to say relief, in a sense that she felt mortal again. And that's something that Tess has been not craving, but definitely missing. And you know, regarding the whole conversation with Nathan, it kind of just reinforced her, like subconsciously, I guess, reinforced the fact like why she acts the way she does. You know, it's like we were all still mortal at one point, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So she wasn't like deadly afraid of it, kind of thing, but she was like surprised, and then probably probably just accepted it in a sense. Yeah.
Sorry, carry
on. Yeah, so she'll kind of just stand up, acknowledge just the body, and then walk back and be like, I got through to something, but it was very angry.
I mean,
and
yeah.
I think I almost died again. I'm not sure.
From ghosty person?
Yeah.
I mean, so you can't go dying. That's not obviously.
Well, I mean, I'm already dead, but
you know what I mean. True death.
Yeah.
I mean, just should you be messing with it? If no offense, if you nearly died, and
I think every time I go back to Gravestone, it's always like, why am I back here? And Gravestone doesn't even seem to really understand why I'm back. But I actually think I have a genuine question for them now. About how this all works.
Okay, but did you find out about Aiden?
No. I didn't have a very good interaction with whatever spirit I tried to bring through, and it kind of pulled me out of it, so.
Maybe we shouldn't mess with that then, if they're grumpy. I mean, obviously...
No offense, Chris, but there's no we in messing with this. It's I'm messing with this. There's no danger to you. Not unless, Gravestone rips a hole in the fabric of whatever, whatever veil there is, and all these dead spirits come through, and then it's basically the apocalypse. But, then it becomes a more we problem.
Well, it's still a problem to me if you died to death. Like, it's not, oh no, Tess is gone. Yeah, you do the veil stuff, but it's still, I can't help you with it, but if you think of a way I can help you not die, like, obviously I'm gonna help you with it. Because obviously. So.
I never thought of it that way. I wonder if you can help me with that.
But we're Maybe not right now, though. Like, no offense. You just told me you nearly died, and also I'm trying to.
Oh
make
no, I'm
sure-
fine. I'm fine. But next time we go see Gravestone, you'll come with me. Yeah?
Sure, whatever. Like,
Cool.
can we?
Also, just a sidebar for Tess, a little bit of information that you'd notice. You can smell the blood and the dead body now a lot clearer, and it's kind of filling your nose. It's not like how it is for Chrys, where it's kind of like refuse and you know, kind of like it's not even rotten, it's just not a great smell, because it's like old caked blood, etc. The sense you get more is like, I'm kind of hungry.
We should go get something to eat.
We should focus on the problem at hand right now. And we just saw a dude with his rib cage. Okay,
Yeah, but I'm
it's
hungry.
not very appealing.
Fine. Okay, we'll
cold.
keep looking, but I might actually, might head up to hell, spend the night there and grab a bite at the same time. Ugh.
Are you
All right.
helping? Okay.
No, let's go. Come on, we're gonna continue looking for him, but if it gets too late, I'm gonna go up to hell and grab a snack and.
Oh, fine.
Also, if you want to investigate this body further, both of you have zero expertise or knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It would cross your minds to let Marlowe know.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has 1 point in investigation.
That's true. Would you like to
But
investigate?
she's not interested right now
Yeah, no,
because she's
yeah.
focusing on other things.
That's
But that's not the point.
I'm just saying.
I might actually, you know what I'll do? Is I'll go back, I'll take a picture of the body like with flash.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to Marlowe and I'll be like, hey, do you know what might have done this?
Oh no. Tess, what are you doing? Like, come on.
I'm getting a picture.
Whoa. Why?
Because it's cool.
Oh, there's something wrong with you.
I mean, I've seen a lot of, wrecked bodies from cars. This is pretty bad.
There's something actually wrong with you right now.
All right, well, let's continue.
And I guess in the general direction that we were going to get to this little clearing, I think Chrys is going to go around and like a little bit away and try use Bloodhound again to see if she can.
At this point,
Nothing.
no. It's like
Yeah.
you if you double back and head back maybe to the bridge, possibly. But the problem is the scent will still cross this path, and this smell is kind of overpowering it. So to kind of follow it further, you could. What I'll say is, if you spend the rest of the night kind of going from this spot in random directions, you might be able to get far enough to pick the scent up again, but it's gonna be really tough. And like,
I
it will
hate this
depend on luck.
stupid dead guy.
He is very inconsiderate dying here, to be fair.
Ugh. I don't know what to do. It's gone. I can't.
Okay, it's fine. If your Russian buddies are around this area usually, then why don't we just go ask them?
Maybe let's not mention the dead guy because I don't think that we want to get blamed for that.
I have no intention of talking about that dead guy, mainly because I have full intention of eventually talking to that dead guy. So
Careful. Next time.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, we met in that direction when we came to see Gorbin. So
Lead the
May-
way.
okay. Okay.
Do you have any? You don't have their number or anything?
Yeah, I think we're the most technological group.
Yeah, that makes sense.
here.
Honestly.
If you
Just a quick question though: if Gorbin knows that we got rid of his little guy from the front, is he gonna be mad about that? Because he was really kind of like cordial about everything at the meeting, but
Well, maybe we should find Vlad or Ivan, not Goblin. So maybe let's go to the entrances of the park, because they might be there, and then they're going to ask how we got in. But we'll do that in a minute.
You
Okay.
sent over a notification.
Oh.
'cause- yeah.
He'll
So-
be. I mean, he let us in the freaking territory, so whatever. But we don't have to talk to him.
Okay.
You didn't
But that-
request
yeah.
a meeting or anything, but if you want to, you can.
No.
Pass.
Pass.
No.
I think they would probably be patrolling to a point, right? So I think heading towards the entrance of the park makes sense.
All right.
go
well,
that
let's
way.
go there then.
Which entrance of the park? Therefore,
Not the way we've already come, because I think like she will still be trying to look out a bit.
when
anyway.
you just to refresh memory, when you met Gorban the first time, you met at the edge of his territory near the bridge. You met Ivan and Vlad,
Yeah.
and they kind of took you through the buildings and then off, and then to the entrance to the park, and then into the park.
I guess to that entrance that they led us to before then.
Okay. From where you are, you can basically head to the center of the park where you met Gorban the first time, if you'd like, before heading down towards the.
If it's kind of en route, may as well.
I can tell you, there's nothing there. Like it's empty, and
Yeah.
and then you head all the way through. Takes a couple of minutes, and then you're at the entrance, which is obviously chained and locked up.
Okay, well, they didn't
Up
meet
and
us
over.
here last time, but
One thing that will cross your mind is that Gorban probably has like ownership or a key or something to get in here, because the gates were open when you were brought through.
I mean, I didn't have to jump the fence last time, like when we came, but you know, just they're not here, so let's.
Try
And I
another
guess
entrance?
we'll try and meet them where I met them last time. Maybe they'll be there. I don't know. Maybe they're patrolling. I don't know, Tess.
Oh yes,
You're a
a
mess.
plan without a plan. Perfect.
All right. We're gonna
I'm
try
gonna have
one
a
more
look around
entrance,
before. Oh, okay.
and then we're gonna go. Yeah, or do you want to just meet them where you met them before?
Well, I don't know if they're gonna be there.
Well, then we should look.
And if it's all locked up, okay, well, let's look. Then go to another entrance. Charging off like she's gone.
Yeah, we're jogging. We're like vampire jogging, which is like, you know, human running, like
Zoom.
sprinting.
Zoom
I'm
in.
guessing.
Yeah. Okay. Are you just running around the park?
A little bit.
Okay.
We're going to another entrance.
Okay.
So you decide where that is. Should probably go along the fence. To,
Yeah. You don't see any or much activity at all. Maybe a couple of people like randomly in a ways a bit, like going through alleyways or just like letting their cat out their back door or something. Yeah, no, it's because the park is closed and it's like locked up and everything, no one's like coming to it or really. A few people walking past it along that like main road area, but
Okay, well, it's they're clearly not here tonight. So if we go to, I mean, they've probably got someone watching the bridge, right? And they've got a couple of bridges.
We didn't see anyone on the bridge on the way here.
Yeah, but there's another bridge though, and it's near.
Fine, let's go to this other bridge.
I'm gonna look around before we jump over the.
yep.
Yeah, me too. And
You
then
can, you
hop
can also
over.
go to like a kind of
Yeah,
more
like a hidden-
secluded spot and
yeah.
jump over there if you don't want to like randomly like crunch down superhero landing style like right next to the main road.
Sent you a message, Sheepy, just that Marlowe will respond, I would guess, after about 15 minutes of getting the text.
Yeah.
That's at a rough guess, so I'll let you interject as to whenever, whatever that is.
Okay. Okay. Well, my question here for Tess and Chrys is, do you intend to run around Sunnytown, specifically Gorbin's territory, looking for either Vlad or
Ivan.
I'm gonna suggest that we look at the bridge, and then at that point we call Vassia.
Vassia?
Is it Vassia who like hires people?
You don't have his number.
Oh, well, does Chrys have his number?
No.
Oh, never mind. Then call Max, I guess.
Okay. In that case, we will shift scenes as Tess and Chrys run around going to bridges and...
Chrys is she's stressed. Okay.
We're a mess. I like... God, Tess is just like Tess has got serious ADHD. Like, she's just like, ghost? Like,
zoom in. And Chrys is just like, so, let's go.
Well,
let's find him.
It's fine.
Tess was very, very focused, hyper-focused on finding Aiden, and then sees a dead body. He's like, ooh, shiny.
Hey. It didn't take you that long to find the dead body. It's cool.
It's fine. Oh, God.
So we will fade back in to Cassius and Marlowe, who will be having a conversation, probably about dead bodies, for a couple of minutes, while Sheepy rushes to the toilet. Thank you.
I think the only thing worse than this would be if its ribcage was exploded.
Yeah, probably. Be a bit of a mess. That's a very abstract thing to say there, Cass.
It's just something that crossed my mind, you know?
So what are we doing with it exactly, other than wrapping it in a blanket?
I was thinking of putting it in a bin, getting the Winnie-mobile, driving it out to the forest, and getting Gravestone to dispose of it. That seemed to work quite well last time. So,
all right. Can we leave it here? Like, not that we really owe much to the former owner of this joint.
we owe the rest of the kindred in the city at least the courtesy of attempting to clean it up. If this gets linked back to us, we'll get the blame for it.
I can see some sort of... Yeah,
And
I can go
there's
with that.
quite
It's
a
the
lot of
right thing to do.
evidence.
So no more chucking it at the blessed and framing them for some atrocity.
I mean, it's a very abstract idea, that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's more of a wishful thinking, I think,
Yeah. Well,
as much as I want to hurt the reputation.
why do you want to do that?
Because I don't like the way they do things, and I think it's dangerous.
All right. Marlowe's going to sit back and do a little bit of a Freudian finger steeple. So I want to get a take back that absolves me from the murder of a police chief's son.
Mm-hmm.
What about their morality do you take issue with, other than the obvious?
Does it need to be anything more than the obvious? You saw the people in there. They were brain dead, essentially. Manipulated into grieving over people who had already been dead. Providing their most simplest impulses.
All right, so they're being led on. Is that just it, or
know what that feels like, Mac. Sorry, Marlowe.
It's all right.
I
All
know what
right.
that feels like.
A seeker of truth. That's something I can nod to at least. Honesty is not a bad policy. So how about telling me what's all that? I've done something bad, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, so I'm going to wait till we're all together and then I'm going to be shady about it.
Yeah, I hate to be a tease, but I'd rather have everyone shout at me at once instead of
Well,
getting it in
how do you know
stages.
everyone's going to shout at you about it? Is it bad?
Yeah.
Well, Macoft, an old lady, and 4 others. I've done my own dark deeds, as it were. So, are we on the same page, or are we in another ballpark here?
My count's a bit higher than that.
All right. Yeah, well, okay. That's, complicated then, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Sure you don't want to? No? All right.
You're a detective. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm a detective, not a fucking mind reader. I'll figure out
You haven't
clues.
tried hard enough then. I've heard things about your clan.
All right. Hold there a moment, all right? Let me humour you for a moment. Let me at least work a bit of mumbo jumbo. I'm going to do a premonition on Cass.
Okay.
And I'm going to just stare him dead in the eye. One hand on each shoulder. And I'm just going to see what I can muster here. Well, that's not a good start.
Okay.
So
you get hungrier. What's your hunger at now?
I'm on 3, so a respectable 3.
It's starting to burn in your throat, starting to like feel, you start to feel empty like you do when you start really getting that way. But
I'll probably regret that in a bit. But there you go. I'll take the 6. I'll take the 6 with the crit.
Cassius, please roll me resolve subterfuge.
Okay. Three.
Oh, interesting. And Marlowe, you got 6?
Yep.
Okay. I need a moment for this.
Yeah, this is a little bit out there, but
no, I just need to think of exactly what it is you'll see. Oh. Okay. You see a man you've never seen before. Maybe once? Possibly? Definitely as Marlowe if you have seen. He looks familiar to you. But you're... No, not sure. Just standing there in this suit of gold. Sparkly, shiny, and you see him like reach into his jacket and pull out a whole load of like crisp bills and they look like pound notes. They got like the Queen's face on them, but instead of like where it has like a 10 and a pound sign, it just says FAV. And he flourishes them in front of himself as another figure steps out of the shadows, which is Clay.
I'm repeating all of this to Cass as it comes to me. I'm like describing it like
you can't really like when you're in this. You can't.
Okay, so I'm just like blah, 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 until it's happened.
Yeah, you're kind of like a semi disconnected because you're
okay. I'm with that. I'm down with that.
Yeah, you're
down
more
with that.
like in the vision at the moment.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Cool.
Yeah. And it's Clay Frazier, and he takes the bills, and then he's gone, and he's disappeared, and the scene shifts, and then it's like heads flying, arms going, like just a blur of speed in this warehouse somewhere. Multiple people just getting cut down. And then it fades.
Was this the Carrick warehouse?
Yeah, you would.
Did I recognize it because I was in there examining it? Well, as Mac, so
it's kind of abstract for you in multiple ways. You can take an educated guess though that it's the Carrick warehouse. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Incidentally, Mac, that's not how premonition works. And you would know, you've done it a few times. You know that you get information on a person or on an item or like something connected to it at least.
Yeah.
But you just got a random person who you're not sure you know, and also Clay, and something that already happened a while back.
All right, Cass. I've got a yeah. Normally when I look at someone, I see something that's going to happen to them, or might, or has.
Or could.
This is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a description, like bit by bit of that. Just we're looking at his expression to see if at any point he's like... But yeah, I will walk him through what I recall of that, because I want to look at his expression as I do so.
How do you describe the man in the gold suit? Like just
did I see a face at all, or was it just?
Yeah. You saw like
so it was
and...
okay. So it wasn't some like masked figure. No. I will describe him as someone I'm not familiar with that was in a gold suit, like as best as I can.
Yeah. Cassius, you have no idea what the gold suit is. You know who the person is from the description. It's the prince. Because you met him.
Right.
That's the prince.
Prince. Right. So why am I seeing this when I'm looking at you?
Incidentally, because this may become important just for conversation, etc. The prince's name is Stanley Holness, because it's been quite a while since we've talked about the prince in any way or form.
All right.
Also, he's a Toreador, just FYI.
So, you're not the prince, are you? I don't think I've met the guy.
Not yet.
No. All right. So, what's going on, Cass? What the fuck is going on?
Well, the murder. That might be the people I killed in London.
It was in a warehouse.
The warehouse.
Sorry, don't let me stop you.
Doesn't really ring a bell.
Cassius, Could you roll me an intelligence occult, please?
Okay. Four.
Nice. You have an idea, and it's just a theory. You'd need to do research on this to figure it out for sure. But it's possible that your ability that you've been training and relearning again might have some adverse effects on certain abilities that Kindred have. For example, if someone tries to scry you, they may not get the right time of when they're scrying you. Or if they like, for example, if a Kindred reads your mind, they may read your mind 5 years ago or like 20 minutes ago, you know.
I want pizza.
Yeah, so it's again, this is just a theory. It's not for definite, for sure. You'd have to do research into it, and you'd have to like properly look into it, but that's your...
Oh. You cannot repeat this to anyone. But
Right.
that thing I do might have messed with when you're reading me.
What do you mean?
I'm not comfortable explaining this in a place that's not ours. Sorry.
This is
I am going to
I'm up to like
frustrate you.
here now, Cass. I've only
Yes.
got a bit more.
I know. But I need to be even more careful now.
All right, so we'll go somewhere where we can be less careful, and you can
Yes.
explain to me what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, right, fine. On the plus side, apparently I'm all right at palm reading. Well, face read, I don't know, whatever.
That was impressive.
It's a thing.
Except I no fucking clue what it means.
Well, looked to me more like the warehouse. So, old Princey boy hired Clay to deal with all the folks there, so Prince was in on it. I don't know what all that shiny gold suit was about, but...
Oh, and another thing you'd pick up on, Cass, is the notes with favors.
Yeah.
Paid in favors.
Yeah.
Okay. So Clay got paid in favors.
Well, we know that.
Yeah.
From when we first met him. Well, I first met him. Well, no, sorry. Mac first met him.
We should find the prince. Get him to cough up our information.
Sure, that sounds like an easy... What are you doing Friday night?
Easy job.
Yeah. All right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's first... Why don't we roll up this kid in a blanket and then... Jesus.
Stuff him in a bin.
Yeah, I'm going to get... I've probably had enough beer for tonight. I'll just get one. And then we can... Off to the woods. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
You have to deal with the body, and
Yeah.
you've like stashed a fair amount of stuff at this point, like kind of grab things.
Yep. Let's leave.
Right.
Head-
So we'll stash a body. Is it safe to say that we, well, I want to deal with whatever's going on at the Blessed, and if Clay has left that as some sort of meaningful task, am I right in assuming that it's of interest to yourself?
I will help you. I'm not keen on them, but I don't see a connection.
Neither do I.
We'll see.
But if he left him with something like that, he wouldn't have done it if there weren't a reason.
I wouldn't
Either
look
that or there's
too
no
far.
reason and he is just the ultimate dick.
It can
which
be two
is-
things.
Yeah, simultaneously. Like, well, I appreciate you coming this far, but I don't know, we'll figure that out. But if we need, I can try and get some dirt on them. Well, as far as I know, they're new Kindred, but I've got a means of doing a bit of homework on them.
Okay.
So, let's go bury a kid first, eh? One
Sure.
thing at a time. Sure.
So, Cass helps Marlowe stuff a kid into a bin.
Yep.
We go and wheel that out to the Winnie-mobile and drive out to the woods.
Okay. Are you going random place in woods, or gravestone, or your place?
Go to Gravestone. See what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Off to see the. Sure.
Yeah.
It's got to be better in the flesh, hasn't it? Is this a sacrifice?
I don't know if he likes vampires that much, honestly.
What are we bringing him
This
here?
is more of a convenience than a ceremony to him.
Right, okay. So some people, they deal with bodies at a pig farm. We take them to a mystical wolf spirit in the woods.
Wolf spirit of death.
Oh, well, there you go. Very apt wolf spirit. Yeah, fine. All right.
Okay, much better.
Yeah, much more suited to the dilemma. All right. Jeez. Sure, yeah, I'm up for it.
As you walk through the mist, recanting the verse, probably under your breath, you step out into the clearing where there are two gravestones, one next to another. Again, as is custom, you wait around for a little while as you hear the padding footsteps that slowly fade away, and walking out of the shadows is a beautiful woman with a shaved head across the side, long flowing gold hair, and a slinky green dress with a slit up the side. Say hello to Lamia.
Cass, is this...
This is...
Marlowe's getting ready to, like,
Yep.
No.
either run away or rugby tackle. He's not sure which right now.
This is Gravestone.
Boys.
Gravestone, you have a weird sense of humor.
Cassius.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I think you have the ability to accelerate decomposition.
Is that what it
I
looked
was-
like?
That's what I thought it was. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Oh. What was it?
I don't think you'd understand it. But if you have a few years, I could maybe teach you the rudimentals.
Not right now. Then clearly, I
Okay.
don't understand it.
You have another body for me?
The the kid here doesn't have a head, but I'm interested to know, do you find these appropriate sacrifices, or is this just a convenience for you?
They're not really sacrifices. Sacrifices have to be alive to begin with.
And we are dead.
Unless, of course, there's someone like Tess, which is appropriate.
I don't consider Tess a viable candidate.
You already sacrificed her once.
That was an accident. I didn't even know she had those powers.
Very unobservant, but alright.
Can I interject here?
I'm afraid not. We have places to be, and I have things to explain to you.
I don't mind.
I want to know why this spirit's taken on her, unless to torment me.
It's to torment me.
Well, I ripped her body off with Chrys.
And Gravestone, languidly, pulls up her hand and, grabs her hair and just lifts the head off. And, the spine goes up with it, and it's you hear this, and then just back down.
All right. Fucking hate Shakespeare. This is... Right, okay.
Would you like the body of this Kindred gravestone?
I get the feeling you'd like me to disappear it, which I'm perfectly happy to do.
I would. It would be useful for us, but also if it's not something you care to do, then I won't keep doing it.
No, I'm happy. And she kind of struts and lightly steps past you both. As she goes past you, Cassius, she boops you on the nose. And then, crouches down, puts her hand over the body, and then it just slowly, minimal blue flames, and then just flakes into nothingness, and then, drifts up almost like ashes from a fire. Anything else?
I think some of my friends might have questions later.
I'll answer whatever I can, and whatever they'll understand.
I've got questions right now.
Shoot.
No, not for you.
Maybe we should go elsewhere then. Thank you, Gravestone.
Yeah, thanks for the service.
Next time, try not kicking up a fuss in my domain. And she's looking at you, Marlowe.
Sure.
Manners don't hurt. And then she swoops away, kind of glides off away into the forest.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's the thing.
I lead him back into the mist of the woods.
Where are you going?
Just walking for a bit.
Kind of back towards the city?
Through the mist.
Well, yeah, but what's your destination? Because if you're going
eventually we will get to the city.
Yeah. Okay. As you're walking through the mist, you're reciting, and then you step out of the mist to the sound of rushing water as you step straight into the river. No rolls or anything are needed. You just dumped into the river.
Feel like that might be your fault, Marlowe.
Oh, really?
Sorry, carry on.
Really?
You don't piss off a millennia-old spirit.
Well, how about we don't
Being
walk in
rude.
there, we'll all be fucking shady as... And then be all like, oh, look, this is a surprise. I'm sorry I pissed off your ghost, all right? Your god, whatever it is.
Your drenched clothes and etc. Obviously.
Yeah.
Muddy as well, instantly.
Right, well. I'm going to sit down.
In the river?
No, on the bank. Are we still, like, up to our... I'll do breaststroke over there. I'll be like, I'm fucking off over here.
Yeah, you kind of plonk down, and it's kind of like shoulder height ish, but because it's a fall, you know, pretty much head goes under, and then you're kind of back up and.
Right. All right. Apologies to your spirit. Kind of caught off guard by woman. Thought I might have killed, then got staked. Didn't get killed, but was killed. I don't know. So yeah. That's the thing.
Yep.
She'll actually lose her head, Cass.
I took it from her.
Fair enough. In between being dunked in the river, does Marlowe still have the beer he took away from the bar, or is it long gone by now? He took one for the road, but he's probably drunk it in the car on the way there.
Yeah, I would say if you still have it on you, if you haven't partaken, you would have to rouse the blood again to drink it. But
oh, it's not for me. It's for Cass. But I think I'll look on myself for to see if I can find it. All right. Well, I guess the question is why wouldn't you tell me or us?
Because I got a proper telling off from Tess.
Well, so did Mac, but he was about to go knocking on Lamia's door and then, you know, decided not to. So...
Mostly worried about Chrys. She's too young.
Lamia's a lot like Clay, I figure. Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
On one side you've got the hands, does all the dirty work. On the other side you've got the schemer, the snake.
Yeah, well, there's no coin anymore.
Cryptic.
Scratched off both sides, Marlowe.
We're going to have to just rewind that a mo to be inclusive of the other side. What?
They're both dead. I killed them both.
All right. Well, it could be worse.
Cassius and Marlowe, as a note, They're on the other side of the river, like fair ways away. There's a couple of like hares just like on the edge of the riverbank, kind of like hopping about, just kind of like snuffling and etc. Cassius, you can see. It's like the best way to describe it is you can see a fuse between them. That all it requires is a spark, and it will set something off. And you know how to do it.
It could be worse. You look at this. I killed an old lady. Well, Mac did, but I made Mac. But that's complicated. But anyway, he did that, among others. You killed a monster. I ain't sure whether I should say well done or... I don't know. What does that say about me?
I'm a bit more used to this life. Cass isn't fully paying attention. He's looking, observing the two hares.
Yeah.
And he's aware that they might be spies. So he's going to get them to hang around a little bit.
Okay.
Get them to fight each other.
I believe it's a rouse check.
I believe so.
Bit hungry. And I can't remember what the roll is off the top of my head, but I think you have it.
Manipulation plus potence.
Manipulation plus potence.
Four.
For anyone watching, either way, a small little smirk just creeps up the side of Cass's smile. As I don't think there'd be any like visible thing unless you'd like to flourish it, obviously, with like a click of the fingers or anything.
No. I think he probably whispers something very quietly.
In this instance, you could probably like feed it into your animal whispers a little bit, your feral whispers a little bit as well, and then suddenly like you're distracted, Marlowe, by this like horrific screeching as you like you see the two hares like just suddenly turn and like attack each other, and they're like kicking and there's tearing of flesh and blood flying, and it is horrifically visceral and very aggressive.
I'm gonna get up. Is the crossing that the wilds made near here?
It's a kind of let me just look at the map very quickly. Yeah, it's kind of like you're kind of around the bend, and it's a bit more like back towards the city around the bend, and then yeah. So it's a little bit of a walk, but it's on the way back to the city technically.
Would it be quick enough for me to like just get over and go and find those hares?
You could do. They're still kind of like ripping each other, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Cass is going to wait until one of them dies and then find his way over and grab the second one.
You can kind of you could probably, if you want to do a give me a is Feral Whispers rouse?
Yep.
Okay, we'll count it with that rouse check then that you did, just for the sake of the scene. And if you want, you can do an animal ken and animalism roll, just to kind of like subdue the other one and keep it around while you kind of head round. The other option is you're already wet, dude. You could just swim across the fucking river.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. When one of them wins, he will swim across the river and snatch up the winner and eat it.
Okay. Yep, you kind of like... I still can't get the image out of my head of Cass doing the butterfly. Yeah, just like getting closer to the rabbit as it's like cowering in fear but can't move. And it's like but yeah, you kind of get over the river, like snatch up the one that won. It's like torn apart. They both like beat each other up pretty bad. The other one's probably still vaguely alive. In kind
both
of
them, then.
You're not going to share? Okay, interesting.
Oh, well, I mean, I offer the loser to Marlowe then.
Like from the other side of the river, you're like, this one's almost dead, but...
Yeah, Marlowe's just laying on his back, like just looking up at the sky at the moment, like he's not paying any attention.
You can take 2 dots of blood off your hunger.
I only have 1.
You want to chuck the almost dead one at Marlowe? It'll be
I'm not going to chuck it. Okay. No. Being overly cautious. Sorry, Marlowe. You were saying something?
Nah, just coming to terms with what we are. But if you needed to go eat a rabbit, then you needed to go eat a rabbit, I guess.
There's something different if you spend a lot of time with us. You get used to it. You get a little bit further away from what used to be normal. Unfortunately, death becomes a lot more prevalent. And Cass continues to pick his teeth of bits of rabbit.
Is that a metaphor of what's to come?
If it has to, then yes. But I will do my utmost to make sure that no one in memoriae comes to that kind of harm. Because I feel as much as I need to apologize to all of you, these are the realities of our new existence. I did something without consultation. And I am sorry. And I am sorry if it upsets you. But they're both dead now. And it's for the best. Should we go and deal with your problems now?
I have a whole lot of problems right now, Cass.
I'm willing to earn back your trust. And Chris's. And Tess's.
Cass, I don't care that Clay's dead. My first introduction to him was a room full of 26 people that he killed. It was my first impression of him. It's my only impression. The only one I need anyway. Lamia, from what I hear, she was a nasty piece of work. Was trying to hint in the woods, but I guess I didn't have the bottle to say it, but you can't arrest someone like that. What are you going to do? Lock them up for a while and hope that they behave themselves when they come out? The world's not going to miss them. Well, the living won't anyway. And that's my problem right now. So if that's my view on them, what's my view on me?
Take your solace where you can. Don't lose sight of the bad things that you do.
I like that. And I tell you what, the fact that you're worried about what the others will think of you, for what it's worth, that means at least a bit of you still breathing.
Cassius, just a little note, nothing too large, but after that little experiment, the best way to explain it would be you feel a strange broiling passion. Not like romantic passion, but like unspoken emotion, basically. Just like a little raw ember somewhere, where once there was just like complete, not coldness, but just detached. You know, that you know, that part of you that sometimes you feel, that detached, logical coldness. Yeah. Just after that, there's a little ember. It won't dictate anything the same way that the coldness doesn't dictate anything, but it does play in. So, as you like.
Okay.
A point of curiosity, do I still have my phone, or will it have sunk to the bottom of the waters?
You'd have a phone with you, yeah.
I'd have my phone. Okay. Is it still usable?
Yeah.
Is it water resistant? Okay. I'll leave it to you as to at which point I get a text message with a picture of a dead body.
This seems like a good moment. Or it could have been like after you went in the water, but you were distracted by being wet, and then you look at your phone, you're like, oh, message.
Cass.
Yeah.
Don't think of me as rude during this pivotal moment during us discovering our afterlife, but I've got a text message. If I don't check it, I might die again.
Oh, it's from Tess then.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, probably. There's only 4 of you with my number.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't have the same level of expected manners as Wolf. So do we want? I'm not going to dunk you in a river.
Yeah, maybe I'll skip on next time with the booch, but
Fair enough. Yeah, what's the text say?
my mind was in other places, so maybe send an apology and some flowers or something. And did I speak to a spirit?
I suppose.
Was that a god?
I don't fully understand it.
All right, okay.
Is it
I
bad?
pissed it off, so that's great.
Yeah.
All right, text message.
Cassius, just purely because we're on the subject, I'm gonna give you a it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna give you an intelligence occult on this one, just to make a connection.
Okay. Well, it went great last time with the intelligence occult.
Yeah.
I don't have any specialties in occult. 3. I can reroll.
Okay.
2. 4.
You have the vaguest of thoughts, and it's something where you're like, probably not. but you feel like you'd like to look at that painting again.
Like, this is my thought, or this is something for...
This is like... It's one of those things where, like, you know, like, you're like, oh, that actor, what's it, and you can't remember their name, and you're like, I need to go look it up, and I need to make...
Oh, they were in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, they were in Peaky Blinders, but not that one, you know. But yeah, you know that feeling where it's like, you feel like you know something, but you don't know what it is you know, and you need to go look it up,
okay.
or like...
Sure.
But yeah, it's basically like conversation... The conversation, like, revolving around Gravestone and going to see Gravestone, you're like, I need to go look at that painting and just...
Double check something. Okay. Lead the way, Marlowe. With the text?
Yeah. Oh. Right. Picture. I'll give it a glance, just to make out what I can from a glance.
Yeah, it's like, obviously you won't get much detail from the picture itself, but it's dead body with rib cages ripped open, and gore everywhere, and seems to be some burn marks around it.
I think from Marlowe's point of view, he'll probably just send a text back saying that if you want him to have a look, he'll have a look.
Okay.
But not at the picture.
Basically, where is this? I need to know where it is if I'm gonna...
Yeah, pretty much like, what do you want me to do with the picture?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't know, but I will help. And
Tess, you get that message.
I would text back, what do you think did this? Investigate, or like, and put like a little like, oh my god, the French word is coming to my head, but I can't think of the English word.
Fist?
Eyeglass?
Magnifying glass, yes.
Magnifying glass, okay.
Because in French
the way you did that looked like fist, and I thought you were like doing like,
no.
was it punched?
No, it's a loop in French, and like it's so much easier to remember in French. Sorry, there, any bilingual people watching this might understand my pain. But yeah, I'd probably just like send something back like that and be like, "We found this in the park. Super weird. What do you think did this?" kind of thing.
You want to give him the basic location, or do you just want to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I'll just say I'm on my way.
Be like, no, don't come here. We're not staying here.
This would be after you've moved off, probably, as well.
Yeah. We're looking for a child. I'll just put a little bat and a man emoji.
I don't know what Marlowe's going to think after that.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm just going to call Tess.
They're looking for child Batman. How is that not hard to understand?
I'm
pretty easy to understand. It's child Batman.
Not something that is to be continued via text message.
Yep, you get called up, Tess.
Hello?
Hello.
What? What do you want? We're looking for the kid Batman.
Right.
Was that not obvious from my emoji?
What?
Oh my god, fine. We're looking for Aiden.
Who's Aiden?
Oh my god. Chris is like...
And is Aiden the dead body? Because I found him.
What? No. Oh my god. I told you not to go there. Can't you just look at the picture and like figure it out? Like you're
Tess.
a detective, right? Detect.
Tess, you know about cars, right?
Yeah, I know about
My
cars.
car won't start. What's causing it? What's causing the trouble?
I don't know. Probably you didn't put your keys in the ignition. God.
No, I don't know. Look, you can't be an engineer on the phone. I can't tell you what's done that while being the other side of town.
Okay, well, I thought you were like busy with other stuff or something. Like, weren't you getting rid of another dead body?
Well, Me and Cass gone for a nice swim. Haven't we, Cass?
Yeah, well, don't blame that one on me.
What?
Yeah, well.
Ew, God, where did you go swimming? There's like no good water around here.
Yeah, well.
No, there isn't. Wait, I can't hear that. Never mind.
Gravestone has table manners, it seems.
You guys went to see Gravestone?
A bit.
Hey, can you put Cass on the phone real quick?
He's here. I'll press the
Cool.
speaker button.
Yep.
No. Cass, phone, ear,
Hey.
not speaker.
Not speaker?
No,
Okay,
my
Not
phone.
speaker.
My phone.
Uh,
Fine. I will go and just flop here on the floor like a fish.
Well, you're all wet. Give me the phone. I turn it off speaker.
Yeah.
Hello?
I think they have problems. Hi, what the fuck?
What the fuck, what?
Hey, you guys went to go see Gravestone. That's a little weird considering everything, you know?
Well, Marlowe knows now. And
Oh my
I will
God.
tell Chrys soon.
Oh
But-
my god.
The
You had one job.
disposal was easier with Gravestone.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved, you know, a dead body with a head cut off.
I need to ask what preferences, honestly, but
Are you kidding? Oh my god, am I right? Did he hate it?
didn't hate it. Wasn't against it.
Oh my god, you have no. Oh my gosh. Boys, I swear. I like, Chrys, what am I gonna do? Honestly, I'm so beyond.
We're not
Anyways,
shopping for presents here, Tess.
Well, you know, kind of. You are for a giant fucking entity.
It was
that
convenient
blah,
for
blah,
us both. It was
convenient. He's not your garbage disposal for bodies.
I think he gets something else out of
Okay.
it. So,
1 second. Cassius, I need to roll.
do I? Do I have to? I don't want to spend any more willpower.
Manipulation subterfuge, please. And
Be 10
wit-
seconds.
Okay. Wits insight, please, Tess.
Okay.
What's this for?
Specifically the word he.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting until you said it.
Sorry, like, you mean gravestone?
Yeah.
So I meant they. Sorry.
No. For when Cassius said he.
When I say it.
Yeah.
Oh, insight. Hold on. Wits insight for me.
Yeah. You can re-roll if you like, Cassius.
No,
I got a 3.
I got a 1.
It's not very subtle. Maybe even there's like a sh before the he, so it kind of turns into like a he. You notice it.
What form did he take?
You know what form he took.
Wow. So that's why you had to tell him, huh?
It was a reason I went there in the first place. Made things easier.
Couldn't have just waited for all of us to be there. It's fine. I need to go see him too, so it's, you know, totally cool. Anyway, I'm not dealing with the other part of this unless I get to Gravestone before you do. So, yeah, because Chrys will probably be coming with me.
Why do you need to go to Gravestone?
Consider a brush with mortal death to be the reason.
Have you
Anyway.
considered asking Saturday?
No, I have not considered asking Saturday. Also, I'm trying to get Chrys to be like my apprentice.
Whoa.
Your
We'll
apprentice
get there.
of
We'll
what?
get there. We'll get there. Anyways,
Anything she can learn from you?
I don't.
That's
fucking rude.
You start.
Like, I have nothing to fucking
I hang up.
share. Wow, I call back.
Ring ring.
It's for you, Marlowe.
I'm on pay as you go, mate.
I'm not making the phone calls. This is yours.
Do you answer?
Hello?
Oh my god, I cannot believe you just
Marlowe.
hung up.
Speaking.
Right, hi. Cool, great.
What the fuck's going on?
We're looking for a
Kid.
Aiden.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you need a
Also-
hand?
Ask him about the bridge, because he was
Oh, the bridge.
Bridge.
Oh, hey, do you know about a stinky bridge?
Carry on, fuck off.
Well, can you be more specific?
Chris! And I give Chris the phone.
Okay. Hi.
Chris, how you doing?
Not great.
How's your friend?
Terrible. Okay, he's gone missing. Anyway, we're trying to find him. Great. I followed his smell,
Oh,
and he was hanging out on the bridge, and your smell was over the bridge. So what the fuck is that? Have you seen him, and where is he?
the bridge.
Between us and Gorbin.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I go there to contemplate my existence and whether it's worth continuing or not. But no. No.
No, you.
I don't know who your mate is.
Well, he sometimes dresses like Optimus Batman.
Can we
weird.
please, someone just talk to me in person and explain to me what the is going on?
We're on a manhunt right now. I can't stop.
Sure, go hunt a man.
No,
I'm
I don't
trying.
Normally,
wanna.
if a police
Probably.
if I were an officer right now, I would have a rough description. I'd know who the hell I'm looking for. I'd know what would happen. Can we please talk?
Well, I just told
Maybe
you.
I can help.
Well, I
I
followed
can-
his smell, and then he
I just
came
I
into
tapped
Gorbin's-
Chris on the shoulder.
Where
and
are
I'm
you,
like,
Chris?
he's at the body.
Where are you?
Are you? Well, we're near the other bridge, in Gorbin's, in Sunnytown. So we're trying to find Ivan and Vlad. I think that's the best idea because they'll see him, right? And then we can just solve that. That's great. That's what we're doing. Anyway, she thinks that you're in the park. Are you already in the park? How did you get there?
I am walking currently, making a squelching sound with every footstep, because some mystical deity chucked me in a river.
You need to relax, mate. You've had a bad day.
Is that? Can I actually see my?
You can hear. He's off to your side.
Yes, I do.
Yes. What?
Don't worry. Where are you,
Uh,
Chris? Cass, hi. Chris, where are you?
Okay. Well, we're near the other bridge near Elysium, but I don't know if we're going to be here long because we're trying to find Ivan and Vlad, and then we can find Eden, and then everything will
I
be
take
fine.
the phone out of her hand and
Okay.
I say, I'm sending you our location. I
Oh,
hang
well,
up and
okay.
send a ping of where we are.
You know what would relax you? Dead body. Proper investigation. Get your teeth into it, so to speak.
Yeah, less teeth. Working on it. Nice to have something. I'm gonna look around me just to be like, is the voice in my head or is it
No,
just?
he's just to your left there. Just sitting on the bank with you.
Hello again.
Alright, mate.
Yeah. Everyone's so vague when they're like this.
What do you mean?
Exactly. Like that. No one gives you any answers. I'm about to go and investigate a body at the mo.
I
Help
thought you
some
were
friends
gonna
out.
go up those ladies with their finding their friend.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. But you should go for
Dead
the body,
body.
mate.
Well, yeah, I'll investigate it.
Yeah.
That's what they asked me to do.
You do realise your mate can't hear me, so he's got no idea who you're talking to right now, by the way. He's looking at you weird.
I predicted the future earlier. Well, no, it's a part. I don't know what I predicted.
Right.
I saw a thing earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to talk to someone. I spoke to a
Wolf.
spoke to a wolf in the woods. Yeah.
Bloody did, mate. Chucked you in the
Yeah.
damn river.
So I'm allowed to talk to myself every now and again, or whatever you are.
You know what? That is fair. I will concede that.
Cassius leaves.
Yeah. like Max like having a very vehement argument with the air.
Sort of trying to convince Cass, and he's having none of it. Like,
yeah,
sure, talk to yourself.
I am having.
And he,
dealing with
like,
that.
Cass like squelches off, and you hear like just a vague muttered like, "Fucking Malkavians."
Not dealing with this.
I
Talk
was-
to yourself if you want.
It's not myself. It's my sire. You
Yeah.
stay on this bridge.
Bridge? Fucking hell, when do we get to the bridge, mate?
I don't know where I am right now. I'm gonna go catch up with my squelching mate.
Yeah, you
Leave me alone.
squelch off, mate, and try and fucking calm down.
Having a day
I
right
know.
now. Yes. Right.
Makes so much more
Body.
sense.
Body.
Cass!
And you leave your sire sitting on the bank.
Oh, have you done with your conversation?
Sorry that my talking to some, I don't know, interdimensional being could get in your way. I guess I was less than courteous when you were talking to your dogs, so we can call it even.
I get it. We talk to weird things. Whatever.
Yeah, right. Body.
Let's just move on.
Let's help the girls out.
And I don't talk to him unless he talks to me for the whole way.
Yeah.
We're just two men awkwardly walking along, squelch. Squelch.
So are you guys so that did get fairly, and I apologize for making that confusing by adding in another voice, but
That's fine.
Are you guys all meeting up at the dead body?
Wherever the coordinates were for where they were.
Okay, so Chrys
It
is
would have
it
been at the
looks like.
bridge.
Okay.
We're looking for Ivan and Vlad near the bridge.
So you're meeting them at the bridge on the way to the body.
If they turn up, yeah.
Yeah, they'll turn up, squelching a bit wet. Unless you guys want to head back and take time, but yeah. Honestly,
this
at
is
this
time
point,
sensitive.
it's just one of those nights for you guys where it's like, if we dry off, we're just gonna end up in the fucking river somehow again. Yeah, so they turn up on the bridge, like walking across.
Oh,
Gross.
why did they go swimming in the clothes?
I mean, I would not want anything in whatever river in this area. It just, God, just without clothes almost seems worse.
Well, I mean, there's swimwear, but the shoe, guys, these shoes are wet. Like, what?
Yes, they are. Squelch, squelch.
Yeah, maybe don't
Yeah,
insult
I would like...
a freaking giant spirit next time.
Well, maybe if the spirit had a better choice in character or persona. Exactly.
We'll move on from that for now.
Yeah,
Whatever.
So-
Like, we need to find these guys because,
let's find your kid.
well, it's, yeah, right. So he was on the other bridge, and then he walked over here, and then he went to the park, and then there was a dead body, and it was fucking gross. And then I kind of got distracted because it was really stinky. And then I can't find him. So now the plan, great plan, is to find Ivan and Vlad because they are here.
You
somewhere,
have seen no sight of them whatsoever.
because
You're
if
looking
they're
for
here,
gangers.
it's their park, right? Sort of. And you know they're hired out from Vassia, so maybe they'll just tell me things. I don't know. Okay, this is all I have right now.
Chris, have you seen them with any specific animals?
I mean, Vlad turned into a bat, which super tropey, but that's not the point.
Where's the
Yes, it
body?
is.
I might
the
be able to
food part.
find them. If they have an affinity with bats, then I can. I mean, this is England. There's going to be tons of bats around here.
Then
Well-
why don't we just ask the bats, I guess?
Yeah, well, and
Or can you
let's
speak
make
to
sure that this
bats?
isn't our only avenue because who the fuck knows who they're, what animals they're shacking up with. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'm going to summon some bats.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
You, if anyone has a high-pitched recording device. All you hear from Cass is a click, click, click.
Yeah.
I think it is charisma discipline for that.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, and a rouse check.
I'm gonna summon
Fuck.
cats.
You get hungrier, but you weren't that hungry to begin with, I believe.
You should take some bunnies.
Really? I'm gonna re-roll.
That is fair.
And I can re-roll 3, right? Yeah. Ooh. 4 successes.
Sorry, just the way you said
One
it.
bat. Two bat.
City, so there aren't many bats in the vicinity for the most part, but one bat does turn up. Like, kind of like, it takes maybe a minute or so, and it kind of flutters down and it's like kind of creeping about.
Yeah, Cass is concentrating on this while I guess we're walking around, and he's just kind of not.
Oh, if you're kind of like walking around
following
and
the
stuff,
others.
then it would like land on your back, kind of like on the back.
It does that cute little crawly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's here.
Oh, that's weird.
I hang it from my hand.
Yeah. It's quite heavy.
Ivan? To the bat.
I speak in bat. Ivan?
So yeah, it's not Ivan because it's Vlad who was the one who turned into a bat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That was my
But
mistake.
if you'd like to say Vlad instead, then you'll get a basically like yup.
Yeah. If
He's
real
got
voice or
really
in
low
bat voice?
intelligence and willpower and stuff, so he's just like, yeah, I'm getting caught. He's a bat. He's an animal. He's like, what? What's up?
What? What is it? Is it English or is it bat?
No, it's like a sense that
Yeah.
that Cassius gets, so you don't get anything from that.
This-
Vlad? No.
yeah, this is Vlad. Hey, Vlad.
Hi, if you want to, change back so we can all chat, that would be super.
He kind of flaps off the hand and onto the railing of the bridge, and then like shifts around and like looks to the right, looks to the left. Everything seems clear at the moment, and then it goes from like to a man like hands and feet like grabbed onto the railing in like a crouched position. Squeak. They kind
That
of
man just
straightens
say
up.
squeak.
and like steps down off the thing. Looks kind of bashful in a weird way. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Don't go messing around. Hi. I'm Chrys. These are the
other people.
Cass, Tess, and Marlowe. Didn't think this fit through. So, someone that I didn't think it spit through, Tess. Okay, I'm looking for someone. They went to the park and then I lost them because there was other smells in the park. And I need to find them. And have you seen this guy? With the photo on the phone.
Okay. Niet. Roll me a wits insight, please.
I got 3.
He got 2. It doesn't seem like he's never seen him.
Don't lie to me right now. I'm having a hard day, Vlad. Okay.
I wouldn't dream of lying to you. I've been very specifically told nothing, in fact. No one has told me to do anything.
I think that Vasi has told you to, do as I say within reason. And I'm being quite reasonable right now. I'm trying to find this guy, and you're going to help me out.
Actually, that is not what he told me to do.
What did he tell you to do then?
He told me to follow you. No, he didn't tell me to follow you.
Okay, you're going to just tell... Have you seen him, and where is he?
I have seen him. I don't know where he is.
I'm going to witness insight that.
Okay.
Feel like he's lying.
I'm like this close to using entrancement on this asshole.
I can't beat that, so I guess I could if I crits.
Give it a go.
And no.
That's
Vlad,
nope.
I am at low patience right now. Do not mess around with me, okay? So you're gonna tell me where he is right now.
But I'm not supposed to.
I don't care. You're gonna do it.
Also, I'm supposed to be following you without you knowing that I'm following you.
You're doing a
So,
super job right now.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you hints. If you don't tell Vasia, I told you he told me to follow you. I shouldn't have told you that he told me to do that.
Oh.
Look, his naked beard! And then he
Chrys is gonna... no.
He shifts into a bat.
Chrys is gonna get feral claws out because she is like angry.
Yeah.
You get hungry.
Yeah. Vlad, you fucking turn back right
so
now.
he's gonna try and fly away, and you're gonna
I'm
try
gonna
and
summon
catch
him back.
You're gonna like literally just bap him out of the air.
Yeah, she's gonna try and bat him out of the
Like,
air.
you know how like cats will like jump for a bird or something? I can just see Chrys just jumping and just going, bap! It's like
That could happen.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna try and bat him before he flies off.
Okay.
Oh, she's angry right now.
What's the
There's
volleyball
so much to
spike him
unpack
down
here.
to the ground?
Yeah, she's gonna like. If he changes back, she's closer going in.
2 successes.
That's a 2.
So.
So that will be strength roll.
Strength brawl to see how hard you volleyball spike him to the ground.
Do I
How
get
big
my
is the
speciality?
imprint into the dirt?
I don't think
Grappling.
so. Yes. Well, no, you're not grappling him, really, are you? You're like, unless you want to catch him.
I want to grab him.
Oh, then yes, you totally do. Oh god, that's way too many dice.
Oh wow! But I'm gonna have to re-roll 3.
Wow! You currently.
I'm
Currently.
re-rolling that shit.
Don't forget to mark off your willpowers.
Yeah, I have been. Yeah.
There's been a lot of willpower rolling.
Chrys is using
4.
all willpower today.
So yeah, it's like, and he's like flapping and trying to get away, but you're like grabbing him.
You change back. You change back, and you tell me what I want to know,
It's like
or else you're gonna lose a wing, buddy.
the flapping keeps going, and he's gonna try and get out.
Oh no! She's gonna have to stab him.
I don't know what the bat stats are off the top of my head.
Hang
I
on.
can't
gonna
imagine
find
they're
it.
very high.
Yeah.
Wait, if you rip off a wing, does that mean you rip off an arm?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We're doing this
Great.
again, are we?
Yeah.
Why are you-
Session.
why are
How's
you
it going?
turning this into a
square
meme?
fucking one. Oh my god.
Okay, animals.
bats-
Memoria
yeah.
of forgotten
Physical-
arms.
I'll copy
That's-
paste them.
Thank
Okay,
you. Yeah,
cheers.
you've got it.
There you go. They're in the chat for Sunkist.
Okay, so that will be right.
They do not have a great social or mental pool.
They do
Huh.
not.
No fucking
I
thing.
actually rolled a bit too much for him on that one. 2 successes.
Versus my grappling brawl, strength brawl again.
Yep.
Oh no, I feel so bad.
Don't feel bad. Crush him.
It doesn't get away, and then slowly like flap, flap,
He lied to you.
and then just kind of like in your kind of double grip in your claws as well is just this kind of like sad looking bat who's kind of given up.
Now you're gonna change back and you're gonna tell me what I want to know, aren't you?
You don't have feral whispers, it's a bat.
No, I know.
I'm
I know
going to
that.
relay the message in bat.
Yeah.
God, what a mess.
You get kind of like a resigned kind of like, okay.
Today, Vlad. Obviously,
it's-
crap.
it-
That would be
it-
bad.
Wait, one sec. Yeah. Incidentally, there's a little bit of traffic coming through currently, and there's a couple of people walking over the bridge.
Okay, we'll fight. We'll go. Fine. Can we? I
feel
think
like Chris is like holding onto the bat like you would
Yeah,
as a
like-
child. You'd hold like a frog or something. Be like, look what I got. Like,
I think Chris is gonna head because we're on the bridge, right? I think she's gonna head into Flintbridge rather than back to. No, no. I think it's
shouldn't we go into the forest?
closer to Sunnytown, so I think she just head back that way.
You want to jump back into
will.
the park?
Yeah, the park.
Hmm,
Nobody's there. It's dark.
I guess so. Like, if we don't see anywhere quiet, like an alleyway or something, before we get to the park, then
Maybe you can ask him about the dead body. Just
this bit first. I don't really care. No, I mean,
might be linked,
Whatever.
might be not.
One thing at a time. All right.
we weren't supposed to
Absolutely.
mention that, but
I mean, you could take the bat to the dead body and then interrogate Vlad while it wouldn't be much of an extra walk. You're still going into
I guess
the
we're just
park.
gonna go like we'll head to the park and then see if we can investigate.
Okay.
And I'm assuming everyone else is.
Yeah.
Marlowe is in. You know, Tess can show you where that is. You want, or you want to hang out.
Well,
And,
the questions might be of some use.
any
I'd
time
like
today,
to-
Vlad. Quiet. Look,
I'll play lie detector if you like.
Chris is still going to be holding on to one of his. Is he changed back now?
Yeah, you're basically like holding onto an arm now.
Yeah, she's still holding onto an arm and
Yeah.
it's like threatening to stab. Like, so where is he?
Ooh.
The guy in the photo, he would just lied to my face that you hadn't seen. You don't know where he is. Where is he?
Right. Yes. I have not seen him.
I'm gonna stab
But
him
you
a little
know
bit
where
with my
he is.
claws. Chris is gonna stab him a little bit with the claws.
Mm.
You want to reassess the answer, buddy?
No.
I didn't ask if you'd seen him. Where is he? You know where he is. You don't want me to. You don't want me to lose it right now. But okay, I've had a.
Okay. He is with Vasya.
And I am gonna roll a frenzy roll, please.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna look over at Chris, probably in time to see this start happening, and I'm gonna
So I actually only have 3 willpower dots green, so I'm gonna have to change that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, we're all gonna die. I'm sorry.
It was a matter of time.
Oh no, where's my
I also
humanity?
love that I don't even need to say it. My players are like, I don't need to roll a frenzy roll here.
Oh my god, I passed. Oh,
There
I
you
got
go.
3 out of 5.
There you
Holy
go.
crap, Aloni.
I'm gonna just gently go over to
I think
Chris
the
and be like,
claws definitely stab him more.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you're gonna hurt him like a little too much. Hey,
I can take pain.
all right.
I once spent 2 years in Russian jail.
God, you are such a stereotype.
he's
Takes
Vasya.
one to know one, little girl.
And you put Y's in everything. And also, is Vasya in the jail?
answer the damn question. Okay.
He is not.
And where exactly is Vasya right now? And Aiden? And where is he being kept? Because I feel like you know more than you're about to try and lie and tell me. I don't think you should test me right now.
I would honestly, like, for your sake, I would honestly just go with whatever she's saying at this point. And I usually go against her all the time.
When he says no,
Well, he said
is
no.
that in reply to, is he in the jail?
Yes.
That's what I took it
I'm
as.
going to lie detector that.
Okay.
Oh, the prison. Right. Chris, yeah.
Why? I'm just gonna go up to him and be like, why does he want Aiden?
Mac was playing lie detector. Well, Marlowe was,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
He's just watching him to
I'm
be
not
like,
sure.
is he...
It's wits insight, not manipulation.
Oh, sorry. Would you like a reroll? It's...
Yeah, do
Yeah.
Do the roll.
Sorry, I fat-fingered that.
It's all good.
Lie detector?
Yes. So Cassius, you're not entirely sure. He seems to be very devious.
It's the accent that throws me off.
Yeah, Marlowe, he's very, very obviously kind of like he's not lying because the thing he was answering, he told the truth. He's not in the prison. But there's a hint of, like, but also...
Vlad, you're going to tell me where Vasir is right now and where Aiden is being kept.
Much a bit more in a prison. He's been shady.
And something about the prison question. But the other things first. Okay.
I will tell you nothing. Because nothing you can do to me is worse than what Vasir would do to me if I told you.
Do you want to bet? Because I don't think you know what I can do, Vlad.
I have an idea.
How about you get How about you just take me to Vasir? He wants to meet me, right? Let's do that. Let's do it now. He's interested in having you followed around. Why not just talk to me?
We will have to ask permission, but I could do that.
Do it right now. Get your phone out. Let's go.
What if I promise to be back here in... instantly, Cassius, it's kind of like... At this point, it's probably like 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
What if I would be back here midnight tomorrow with an answer for you?
How about we just go now? I'll come with you right now. It's fine. You can ask him when we're outside.
I will have to fly. I do not believe any of you can fly.
Can
Also,
run really fast.
it will take... we will not be able to get there by daytime. Also, I need permission to take you there. There's a whole lot of factors going on here.
How do we guarantee that Aiden's going to be safe? Because that's what we care about.
He is not dead. As long as he is not an idiot, he probably will.
Oh, God.
Why? I almost got there. Oh God, he's dead already.
We're fucked.
Oh.
Oh God, his arms must be off somewhere.
No, we're trying to get it together.
We got real close.
Well, you're not giving me a lot here, Vlad.
I am giving you what I can. If you do not like it, then just kill me.
I'm really tempted to right now, okay? So, guys, you need to give me a hand with this,
please,
okay?
Please, all right. I'm going to take Chris's hand off of his arm, and I'm gonna hold his arm instead and be like, listen, I'm starving right now. So if you can promise to meet us back here tomorrow night with an answer and proof that Aiden is still okay, then we won't kill you the next time that we see you.
Deal.
And you can tell Vasya that. Because if Vasya cares about Chrys in any way, shape, or form, he'll honor this as well.
I will let him know.
Perfect. All right, fly away. You
If I
giant
may.
bat. Never mind. Sorry, yes?
Got a corpse on your lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Is that relevant to all this?
What's that?
There's a dead guy in the park. Is that to do with Aiden? You guys stealing him?
I don't know why it would be. There's a dead body here?
Yes.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I don't care.
Just do a quick wits insight to be like, is he telling the truth?
As far as
But if
I
He
he's
know,
seems surprised.
yeah, okay, he seems surprised. So I'm like, yeah, fine. It's news to them too.
If you are not back here tomorrow at midnight, we are going to have some serious problems. And it's not just going to be that you die, okay? So I suggest that you make sure you're here.
I will be here. I've given my word.
I also suggest that you go and tell the person you work for, Gorban, that he needs to fucking clean up in his territory.
I do not work for Gorban.
He works for Vasya.
Yeah, but you were hired out to Gorban. Is it that far of a stretch to...
We are no longer hired out to Gorban.
When'd that stop?
Just before meeting.
Just before meeting.
Why
It's-
did that
it's,
stop?
Probably because they were hired out by Lamia.
Orders came down that no one was to take contract from him again.
Well, he is a shit person, so...
And he gives you the exact. It's like the day before, which is the day that you guys took out the front.
Where is Gorban now?
I do not know. I do not work for him.
What?
I'm sorry.
In
Can I
case
answer any more questions, or should I go?
Yeah.
Because it's
Just
In
he
case-
needs to leave.
it's going to
okay?
be quite a long flight, and
One
Hurry
question before you go.
Okay.
When you did work for him,
yes,
where was he?
he was in the park mostly.
Okay, thank you. That'll do. Safe flight.
So I'm good now.
Go.
Okay.
Like, now.
Rocket. And as you are probably going to now wander over to their body, let's end things there. Ba-ba-ba-da.
God, we are really the worst investigators.
Yeah.
We're so bad.
I mean, I think we found where Aiden is a lot faster than Sheepy thought we were going.
You really did. I was not expecting, because it was Josh being like, "I'm a cool bats," and I was like, "There's only one bat," and he's literally he's stalking Chrys under orders of Vasya. So he's just gonna turn up. He's gonna land on Cassius. It's gonna be like, oh, it's a little heavier than he should be, and then it's like, oh, it's fucking fat. It's flat.
Oh no!
You can't plan for everything your players decide. So yeah.
So ridiculous, but great.
Snackshot is alternate universe, guys.
Oh.
Oh god. Why?
It's alright. It's quite a distance away, so you know.
I know. If he's not an idiot, oh god.
Nah. There's way too much truth layered in there. Just got me. So, yes, let's go around everyone and have thoughts and etc. My personal take was this was, aside from the very, very end, this was a very chill episode. I kind of enjoyed it. So let's start off with the person who usually has the most to, like, be angry with me about, Tess, and also Andy.
This is good because I really have to pee. But I really enjoyed this. I haven't used that many rerolls before, like willpower rerolls, but I really enjoyed being able to kind of like use them for a really specific purpose, and kind of developing Tess into being a little bit more drawn to the like ghosty side, which is what I've been trying to do, but I haven't like felt like
That we haven't
I
really had
the
any kind of
opportunity.
like,
Yeah. So this has been really cool because now she's just like, I just got choked by a demon.
What the hell was that about? I have to talk to.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go talk to a dog. Like, yeah. So so that was fun.
Also a little bit worrying that could happen.
Didn't realize that could happen. Terrifying a little bit, but
there's quite a bit of horror in this episode.
Insight.
Like, there's quite a bit of horror in this episode, wasn't there?
It was like there was like a lot of like real kind of like gory, also like violent stuff, but it didn't feel as violent, I guess, as I don't know, I guess like some other episodes.
If you're playing
when
like
what's his name's head got cut off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to exploring that a little bit more. Also, Vlad is a complete sweetheart and deserves everything. End sentence.
We didn't get to see much of Vlad because he was the one who flew off at the beginning, and then everything else was Ivan. So now we get to meet Vlad. It's nice.
I like
poor
him.
Vlad.
He's funny.
poor Vlad.
He's so dumb. He's so dumb and so pure and precious.
But yes, thank you, Vandy. Go pee.
Cool.
And we'll go to Cassius and also Josh, who I feel has a few thoughts and feelings and stuff, maybe.
Lamia's dead. Let her be dead. is my takeaway. And also, my subconscious needs to stop getting me in trouble. Because I was like, let's go to the woods. There will be no problems.
The second that you were like, I'm going to take the body to Gravestone, I was like, well, it's Lamia time.
It's never Lamia time, not anymore.
Do you have any thoughts on the vision that Marlowe had?
Well, it's weird because we sort of knew a lot of that stuff already, but like having another like point of comparison is nice. It's good for Clay though. Not that much is nowadays. Yeah. I'm mostly just really, really proud to see that Chrys got angry and threatened someone.
Yeah. Used her full strength and everything.
Stabbed him a bit.
I was like wondering where it was gonna go. Like if you frenzied, it was like
he might die. Yeah.
And yeah, the only other thing I'm wondering is like, what are your thoughts on the little tidbit of occult that you managed to glean? It wasn't much because it's like a harder one to.
Oh yeah. It's not good. I have a pet theory about exactly what Gravestone is.
Yeah.
And it's not what we think he is. But I'm not going to say it. I will just say that I got it right when it's revealed.
Gravestone is a spirit that mocks death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
It's true.
Okay, whatever.
Did I just miss a standoff between Cass and
No.
Evie?
Just talking about the painting and the gravestone of it all.
Ah, I see.
So yes, thank you, Josh. And also go check out Stitch of Fate on Strange Adventures. If you want to do it on YouTube, which you can see the art as well as you're listening along, I'd suggest Strange Adventures, or if you for some reason can't find Strange Adventures, which you should.
Literally
also,
every podcast platform: SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, Google, all of it.
I think if you go follow or go check out at the very least the Stitch of Fate Twitter, there's a link to all of them.
We post lots of stuff there.
Yeah.
Also memes.
Also memes. So next up is Marlowe and also Hydra. You got that body, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. Like, Marlowe's a guy that has charisma 1 and doesn't know how to articulate that he's on the edge of a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
But kind of coped a little bit with sarcasm and a bit of what the fuck, because he's only known these guys for 3 days in the flesh, as it were, and everyone's just so vague about everything.
Yeah.
I have a dead friend. Like, he's a police officer. Like, can you imagine someone coming in a police station and being like, my friend's gone missing. Who are they? Okay, fine.
They could be anyone.
Go away. Leave me alone. That's kind of his view, is like, if you want my help, just tell me what's going on. Like, why'd you tell me half of things?
It is a bit like someone like stormed into a police office and went, bang, I have a missing person to report. Who are they? Well, that's for me to know and you to figure out.
Exactly. I'm like, am I being asked for help or just tormented here? Yeah, so that was good fun. From the conversations to Cass to, he didn't really, the way I would describe this, he didn't really see Gravestone. He saw Lamia.
Yeah.
So to him, that wasn't, it only dawned on him afterwards who and what he was meeting. It was just like, this is Lamia. This is the person I've just dived on. So that's why he was a little bit like snappy with her, because he was just very caught up in trying to figure out what's going on, and self-preservation doesn't register right now. That's
one thing I do like is we've kind of reached the point where random like supernatural shit just kind of gets waved off as like, this I don't understand it, but whatever, man. Like, you talking to your sire, you know, gravestone, there are moments where it's like, what the fuck, this is extra weird.
Yeah, I really like that bit where there's just an amusement to myself where Marlowe had the sort of view that, okay, well, I've just been rude to your mystical deity, and you've just walked off while I'm talking to my sire, so, you know, we're in the same ballpark here.
We're all on the same page. Even
though I'm probably just, like, batshit crazy. Okay, wait, Cass! Yeah, that pretty much, that was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. That was good.
Yeah.
It was good. And that bridge he's going to be at that bridge a lot more.
Yep.
He does not know what to think after today.
The stinky bridge.
But there's a body first, if he eventually gets to it.
I forgot about the stinky bridge.
Yeah.
That was so silly, it just made me, It's like, you know, you're on the phone, so it's like, meet us at the stinky bridge. What?
yeah, that kind of summarizes Marlowe.
Yeah.
What?
You know what's vaguely funny about that specific moment is that is completely flipped a lot of conversations that Mac had with the coterie, where it's like he says something that makes sense in his head and no one else gets what he's talking about.
Yeah,
it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Now he's like, hello, can someone just explain to me anything instead of just sharing to these little tidbits of what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. But that's partly his policing as well. It's just like, you would never have such little information and be given a case. This is just like,
you need to see the body and you need to like investigate and things and
yeah.
So, finally, Chrys, and also Tash, who I feel wants to shout at me.
I mean, I already knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Because it's not right, but
Wasn't
it's been
expecting
really
it
fun.
to get to there so fast, but yeah.
So fast. When Chrys is on a mission, Chrys gets shit done. It's just she doesn't get on a mission very often.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice spending time with Tess and having a little run around. We didn't get anyone killed, although we did find a dead person.
You
I'm
did.
not counting that as ours, which I have thoughts of.
Oh. But you don't want to say anything because.
But I don't want to. I'll say it after show.
Okay.
Everyone else can theorize.
Okay.
Yeah, that is very interesting to me right now, is all I'm saying. And Chrys doesn't care. Now is probably the best time for Cass to tell Chrys literally anything because she will not give a shit.
By the way, killed Lamia. Okay, bye.
Great, cool. Like, don't care.
Good, hated her.
Just let's focus on the it would have been bad if Vlad had agreed to take Chrys to Vassia right then. I'm so glad that I passed the frenzy test.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
I felt bad for Vlad because he has like orders, and his orders are basically try to obey Chrys when you can, follow her and report back, don't tell her anything. And so he got into a situation where he was discovered that he was following her, he told her that he was following her, and then she kept giving him orders to tell him things that she's ordered not to tell her. So it's this whole clusterfuck of like, I can't do anything.
I feel bad for Vlad, but Chrys...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like, she's gonna probably feel bad about it later.
Well, if
Aiden ends up fine.
I can tell you one thing. Who do you think took him?
Vlad better not be... It's gonna be in trouble. Because... Don't even mess with me right now.
If you'd have asked, were you the one who took Aiden?
Yes, he would. That would have been another frenzy roll,
that would
shall
have been
we
another
say?
frenzy roll for sure.
I thought he said that he didn't see him. Anyway, but never mind.
He said he saw him and etc. But you never. You're asking like, have you seen him? Where is he?
Yeah.
And he was lying on parts of them, and it was like, yes, he's lying at that part.
Yeah. Alas, at least he didn't die. And we might get to see Vassia and Chrys soon. So I'm gonna make a new character sheet.
Okay.
And it's gonna go great. I am excited and
we're gonna have
concerned.
To talk to Peachy.
I'm slightly concerned. But
so it's like, say, I don't think we'll get it. It will be next week. I think it might be the week after. So if any of you want to take a day or etc., we can have a new thing made up for 6 people. But we will, in a couple of weeks, probably have Peachy as a guest. That'll be fun for a full episode.
Exciting!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
So
This is gonna be
Ooh,
so
Peachy.
angry that episode.
Ooh, Peachy.
I think the next few episodes is gonna be Angie Chrys. So just prepare for that, guys.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait to tell her that.
No, I mean, wait till everything's been revealed and she goes nuts, and then just shout it like from behind a tree in the middle of the woods.
I
did.
did.
I told you. I
I
tell you.
She's been finding bodies and stuff, and she's zero. Like, now is the time.
Well, just before the boss fight, like when she's squaring
like,
off against Vassia, like, "Oh, by the way, I did this. Bye."
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, what? Afterwards, like, excuse me. Oh God.
Don't even worry about it.
Everyone on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and have been enjoying Sunkissed. Hydra will probably talk about a snack shop. Maybe it's really going to depend on my timing. Like, I'm so busy. But we'll see if we can get something granddaddy worked in there, because I feel like that's snack shop material. And yeah, we'll see you soon.